So the movie's straight out of nightmares. So first of all, we have this one spider. His name is Spiderous. And in the movie, Spiderous has teeth. In the show, they remove the teeth, and you're going to see why. Yeah, you're going to see this. So basically, he is in love with Flora. And this is Flora right here. Well, Flora ends up going on to marry, this is Holly, another spider. She is not with Spiderous anymore. She does not want to be with Spiderous. She is in love with Holly. So basically, they get married. So you can see that Spiderous is not happy with this. And then they end up having babies, and they put them like in the cocoons right here. And this scene is wild. One of the babies falls out and falls to the ground, and Spiderous in this scene opens up his mouth and is going to unalive and eat the baby, which I thought was wild. Okay, so anyway, on Mrs. Spider's children come, they get a little bit older, and they end up going and finding an egg, and they decide they're going to go out and to venture off, and they're going to try to find whose ever egg this belongs to, where does this egg belong to, find its parents. But they're not going to tell their parents, so they take off and they go away. Well, Spiderous finds this out, and bugs that end up going on to be their adopted siblings, but not yet. But this one would be Dragon, and he ends up weaving Dragon in his web and is going to eat Dragon, but they escape and go away from him, and they're still talking to Spiderous. I don't know why. Well, then Spiderous goes back and sees Mrs. Spider, whatever. He's telling them that he saw him. He doesn't mention that he tried to eat them. And then we see that he tries to unalive Mrs. Spider's husband, Holly, with a rock, but then Spiderous falls through this in the snow down to like a ravine, and Mrs. Spider's like, we gotta help him, we have to help him, after, you know, he tried to kill her husband or whatever. So wild, I know. And then basically we see them go on an adventure trying to find the other kids, trying to find where they happen to. But I do want to add this too. Spiderous, they save Spiderous. They weave a web down, and they go down and they bring him back up. And then Holly's like, when you get back up, bring me back up, shoot me back up. But before they could do that, Spiderous turns to Flora and is like, basically he wants to be with Flora. And in this scene, he is like, what if I just squash him still? Even though Holly had a heart-to-heart with him down there and was like, we help every bug. Even though he tried to unalive him, which is wild to me. But basically, yeah. So they end up finding the kids. And they end up finding out where the kids were going. They were going to a farm to return the egg. But basically, this whole movie was wild. I think the plot was wild in itself. But I wanted to talk about Spiderous. And the fact that they got rid of Spiderous' teeth for the series is actually amazing. Because these teeth and the way that Spiderous walks is insane. Like, look at how he scampers. Like, I don't get the design for him. He looks very weird, has a very human-like face. But also Spiderous finds his wife in this movie as well. And you see them meet right here. But, yeah, and we still forgive Spiderous, or they still forgive Spiderous, even though he tried to unalive them and eat their children, and he's just not a very good spider. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Bye guys.